A Sony State of Play happened today. Didn't know about it until I saw it live, so I had to go and check it out, and now I'm doing my discussion video on it. I'm Markland. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button, also share with your friends if you don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question, or comment in general. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below, and you will be notified when I go live or upload another video. If you want to become a fan of me, Auckland, then subscribe to the channel, and you will become a fan. I hope so. And if you don't know what a Sony State of Play is, or just State of Play in general, for January 31st, 2024, it's basically like a Nintendo Direct, except it's focused on PlayStation games. Alright, so here we get started. First game that got showed off was Helldivers 2. Now this one is very different compared to the first game, which we've already known about Helldivers 2. And it is a third-person adventure shooting game or something like that. It's not really a game for me, but it does look interesting with the characters taking down all kind of aliens and stuff like that. It does look interesting, but it's not for me. It releases on February 8th, 2024. Next is a game that I've been very, very interested in ever since I first got it announced. It's very much like Bayonetta, but except it's exclusive to PlayStation. Stellar Blade. Now, I think when this game first got announced, if I remember correctly, it had a different title. I think it was called Project Eve or something like that. But Stellar Blade is the actual title for this game. Like I said, this is pretty much exactly like Bayonetta. And it releases finally April 26, 2024 for PlayStation 5. It looks amazing. Next was a shocker. I would have never expected Sonic Generations to get a sequel. This one is called Sonic and Shadow Generations, coming this fall. Oh, that's going to be amazing. Sonic Generations was so good. Alright, next is, I think is Zenless Zone Zero, also known as ZZZ. I believe this game was a mobile game, but it looked amazing though. It's like it's anime characters, like an action-adventure style game or something like that. It looks amazing. It really does. Go watch this State of Play. But it's now coming to PlayStation 5, so it's in development now. Next is a Splatoon-like game, but on PlayStation. I've talked about this game before. It's called Foam Stars. So instead of shooting ink, you're shooting foam. You know, like foam, like off of soap and stuff. That kind of foam. That's what it looks like. February 6, 2024. If you're interested in that, I don't think so. For PS5 and PS4. So yeah. Next was pretty interesting. I guess I'm not surprised. Dave the Diver is coming to PS5 now in April 2024. But that's not it. I'm guessing this is an exclusive add-on to PlayStation because Godzilla will be joining with Dave the Diver in May 2024. So a month after Dave the Diver comes out to PS5, then Godzilla is joining up in the next month. I believe this next game was just a tease. I think it's called V Rising, and we saw a title, and I think that was pretty much it. I don't remember seeing too much more. It's coming out in 2024. No, we did get some gameplay for this. It pretty much looked like a Diablo style game, and that's what it looked like. It looked like it was called V, and then with a subtitle called Rising. Now, I know there's a TV show that came on back in the day that was called V, that dealt with aliens and stuff like that. But this one looks like it's very much like Diablo. So, there you go. Alright, here we go. Silent Hill, the short message. So, it got announced a long time ago that we was getting multiple Silent Hill games. So this one is Silent Hill, the short message, and it's going to be a free-to-play game. So yeah, microtransactions on the way. You know it. And it's out now on PlayStation 5, and it looked like it was a first-person horror game. Of course it'd be a horror game. It's Silent Hill. But yeah, so, I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Free-to-play? Yeah. I don't like playing free-to-play games because microtransactions. Yeah. And plus, you have to play it online and stuff, and I just don't like doing that. Alright, next is Silent Hill 2 Remake. We got a little bit of more footage on it. Still, no release date for Silent Hill 2 Remake. It's supposed to be coming out sometime this year, but oh well. Hopefully we'll get a release date soon enough. Next game is called Judas. I had to look up some information on it, and it's a first-person shooter game. It looked interesting. It really did. It's in development now for PS5. Next, on to PlayStation VR 2 titles. Metro Awakening VR. So, we're getting a Metro game on PlayStation VR 2 sometime this year in 2024. It looks really pretty, really good. And next is another PSVR 2 title, and this is called Legendary Tales. And it's an action role-playing game. And it did look interesting. I don't know if I would play it or not. I would lean more towards playing Metro, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I will definitely play that one. But Legendary Tales, I don't know. But Legendary Tales releases on February 8th of this year. And of course, all VR titles normally are first person, which makes sense. Next, Dragon's Dogma 2 is coming to PS5 March 22nd of this year. Next, I think it's a game we already knew about, but we got some gameplay for it. It's Rise of the Ronin. And it's an open world action RPG game. You're playing as a samurai warrior. Graphics look amazing, and it does look pretty good. It comes out March 22nd. Next was a nice little surprise. A game that was on PS4. And it started a stream of other games coming out later that were very similar to this game. And this game is Until Dawn is coming to PlayStation 5. That was great. Nice little surprise coming out sometime this year. Looks really good. Next, of course, was Death Stranding 2. We got some gameplay on it, some more footage on it, and I don't think we ever got a year for this game. I don't remember, but it's coming out next year in 2025. So you're going to have to wait a little bit longer for Death Stranding 2, but it does look amazing, and it looks so weird. Oh, it looks so weird. Because at the beginning of the footage, it was like this nurse and this man, and they were doing an operation on somebody, some kind of alien creature or something. And the nurse had this mask over her face. And I said, wait a minute. That mask looks like hands. So what kind of mask is that? And then later on, those hands started to move. And they came off of her face, and they laid down. It was like, what in the world is going on here? That was so weird. So creepy. I tell you, Hideo Kojima can make some weird games. And speaking about Hideo Kojima, after that, he had it announced he's doing a collaboration with Columbia Pictures, a studio that is known for making movies. Hideo Kojima is teaming up and he's going to do a interactive game. And it's not just a interactive game, it's also a movie as well. And this is a brand new IP, an original IP by Hideo Kojima. So, pretty interesting stuff. They're working on it, but they're not going to really focus on it until after DS2 comes out, Death Stranding 2. After it comes out, then they're going to really start on this development of this new interactive IP game. I bet it's going to be weird. Next, and the last announcement, another State of Play is going to be happening February 6th, and it's going to be focused on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I'm not really a Final Fantasy fan. It's an Auckland. What did you just say? I'm going to put some mean comments down below. What? You hate on Final Fantasy? No, I didn't say that. I'm just not really a Final Fantasy fan. But the Final Fantasy VII Remake looks amazing. I did play the demo of it back in the day when it got released on PS4. I did have fun with it. I do want to get it for PS5 physically. I really do. And now Part 2 Rebirth is coming out. And I'm probably going to end up getting that too. And it's like, why are you going to get this if you're not a fan? Well, basically is I have the original Final Fantasy VII on PlayStation 1. And I'll kind of like to own the remakes as well. All of the parts. And there's supposed to be a third part as well in the future. So yeah, this State of Play was alright. It was okay. It was good stuff here. Always want more. All the time. But overall, I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. Please let me know down in the comments, did y'all watch this? What were y'all's favorite announcements there? I would love to know. And what game are you excited for that was here? Stellar Blade, definitely. Sonic and Shadow Generations, definitely. Silent Hill 2 Remake, whenever that one comes out, definitely. And Metroid Awakening looks like it'll be pretty good as well. And of course, Until Dawn, PS5, Death Stranding I want to eventually get into. And there's just a lot of good stuff here in my opinion. Good stuff. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Alright, bye.